So this is a project we worked on quite a while back. I showed you how to do this with much larger magazines, and today we're going to try it with smaller magazines. We'll start with a bicycle inner tube. This is a 700C inner tube. We'll cut the valve out. We will save that for another project. Basically, just measure the inner tube for the length of the magazine that you've got, making sure that you have a little bit of space on either end. Looks like that'll work. I'll mark that, my Sharpie here, and get that cut. Try to cut the line as straight and smooth as possible. Move all this to the side for right now. And now we will take this section of the inner tube and slip it over the magazine. Everything should line up just about perfectly. Let's get this thing on. This actually is not that terribly difficult because typically the insides of these inner tubes have a little bit of powder in them, so they slide onto the magazines fairly easily. And there we go. At the end, depending upon what section of the inner tube you used, you might have a little bit of writing on it, but it definitely increases your grip on magazines, specifically if they're metal magazines or very slippery plastic magazines. And here you can see one of the older ones that I did for an AK magazine. I will link that video in the description below if you want to go back and take a look at that. And go ahead and knock out all 4 of these while I've got them all together. Everything's good. And now we will take and put them all back inside this case. Nice thing is putting these inner tubes on the magazine also does not increase the size of the magazine, so everything still fits in the case nicely. So hopefully this Redux video gave you some ideas. For smaller magazines, the 700C inner tubes work perfectly, and for larger magazines you might want to try to find like a fat bike tube or something like that. Hey, thanks for watching, and maybe, just maybe, I'll see you on the next video. If you enjoy videos about the randomness of our amazing world, consider clicking on the globe to subscribe, or maybe checking out one of the other videos right here.